Shalom Israel, shalom, shalom, shalom. First off, give honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. It's your brother Ashemaiah, the Rabbinite. Come back with another video. Preaching the downfall of Babylon the Great. Preaching the prophecies of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and the Armageddon of the future of Jacob's trouble, and the downfall of these fucking wicked ass people, man, and this Kingdom of America. Alright? So, I'm just flowing through the spirit right now. I really don't got any scriptures. Hey, man, as you can see, it's another normal day in America. Another normal day in this wicked-ass kingdom. But these people don't understand that they're about to receive great judgment. Okay? They don't understand that how Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to give them great judgment and great death is upon them, man. Upon their children, upon their loved ones, upon themselves as individuals. You see people walking up down the street. You got tourists, and they want to see the Independence Hall right behind me. All right. So as you can see, man, these people just walking up down the street, and they just assume that it's an everyday life. But like I said in my last camp, and the camp before, and the camp before after that, hey, man, America's gonna be destroyed. America's gonna be destroyed by ICBM missiles. All right. America's gonna be destroyed by fire, man. I ain't gonna just say America. The whole world's gonna be destroyed by fire. That's the first death. The first war was with water, and the second death was the second death that's coming is gonna be with fire, man.
Dat is goed. Ja, weet ik. Dus ik heb even het voor aan.
Alright, so.
Ain't go Arizona on top of it. Yo.
Second. This is Revelations. Actually, I'm going to start with Revelations 20 and 14. This is Revelations 20 and 14. It says, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death, and the second death is going to be with them ICBM missiles. Because the real it's not going to be so-called, it's not a real place called hell, or an afterlife called hell where you burn forever. No, that fire pit that the scripture is talking about, it's in the Bible, man. It's the fire pit that the scripture is talking about is the ICBM missiles. It's here in America. All right, Shalaki, my tongue, I just got a little distracted, because you got these wicked ass jakes. Hey, may the Lord kill them. But, hey, the second death is going to be that fire pit, but that's going to be here in America, man. Because America it's a pile of wood for the ICBM missiles to hit, man. All right, all these Edomites walking up down the street, man, they gonna be burnt here. All right, because listen, man, if you're a heathen, not just that, if you're an Edomite or a heathen, and you don't have no money, like if you're not an elite. I ain't gonna say a heathen. If you're not an individual that's not wealthy and rich like the elite, hey, you have no. Hey, man, you're a fucking goner. You have no place for any form of shelter from the ICBM missiles, man, that's coming. You're gonna be a goner, man. Because the Lord ain't worried about you. We're not worried about these regular ass Edomites. All right, they're gonna come back into slavery. But we worry about the elites, man. The elites are the ones that we focusing on, and the elites are the ones that are the Amalekites, the high top Amalekites, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. Okay, I can go on and on. Those are the elites. And you got your high top, your high city elites from other nations, but the highest of the elites are Esau, man. Those are the Edomites that we talking about, not these regular ass fucking heathens that's walking up down the street, man. So like I said, these heathens that's walking up down the street, that's going to work, even the 2/3 our people, because the 2/3 our people are spiritually Hamites, man. They're heathens, man. They're our 2/3 our people are you can call them Edomites if you wanted to. They eat pork like an Edomite. They look like Edomites, man. I ain't gonna say they look like Edomites, but they act like Edomites. They trying to talk like Edomites. Hey, and the wild niggas out here in Philadelphia, those are Hamites, man. They some wild Canaanites. But those Israelites that came back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we're the true Israelites, man. Fuck the 2/3. Fuck Esau. Fuck these heathens. Alright. Fuck these regular ass peon mortals, man. Okay, so you don't have no purpose in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They don't have no purpose in the mind of the prophets and the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So these Edomites as well. Dumbass Edomites that's singing this shit, trying to keep that American spirit. Right behind me, they had like their little, situation. But hey, man, they trying to sing American song, but we're gonna speak the song of Yahweh Shem outside, because the American spirit is dead, man. These Edomites trying to their best to keep this spirit alive, but not knowing that the American spirit is fucking, it's gone, man. Evaporated like water on the hot pot. It's just 15. This is Revelation 20 and 15. Whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. Right. Alright. So who's not written in the book of life shall be cast in the lake of fire, man. And Lord willing, our names are written in the book of life, because we doing the powers and the works of Yahweh Shem outside in righteousness. We living as sincerely and righteous as possible. So what's that lake of fire? Them ICBM missiles, man. America is going to be a pile of wood for those ICBM missiles, man. A huge campfire. Because fire is a cleansing agent. I don't know if y'all brothers know, but fire is a cleansing agent. Our water is also a cleansing agent with certain things, but the biggest cleansing agent of all elements is fire. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to bring not just regular fire, radioactive blazing fire, man. And he's going to put his spirit in them ICBM missiles to destroy everything in America, man. These heathens, these heathens' children, man, everybody's going to perish, man. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shem. That's the prophecies of Yahweh Shem outside. This is not something that I just made up. This is not something that the elders, apostles, great millstone made up. This is the prophecies of the Lord, man. But like I said, they walking up down the street. It's another American day. But hey, it's gonna be the spirit of the Lord that's gonna draw on the elect. It's the spirit of the Lord that's gonna draw the elect, because the Lord does not give a fuck about these people that's walking up down the street, man. Yeah, of course they got their nice cars, got their nice homes. Some people got nice penthouses. They work at Wells Fargo's. They probably work at these big ass buildings, all right, with the American flags on top of them. All right, just want to show you. Hey, and they I've seen Edomites driving in some good shit, man. They driving in BMWs. Not even just Edomites, man. These rolly ass people that you got Jake driving in. Hey, man, yesterday I was walking from camp. I was either walking to camp. No, I was walking to camp. And I was walking to camp. And I be just seeing Jake in these nice ass cars, man. Nice ass Chevrolets, nice ass Porsche. They be driving. Man, I saw Jake driving a BMW, shiny ass BMW. So Jake, man, he has no excuse saying, man, I'm tired of this place, man. Jake want to stay here. These heathens want to stay here. The 2/3 of our people wants to stay here, and that's cool. That's cool. But while they want to, while these people want to live it up in this life, man, what we want is a chariot. We want a new kingdom, a new power, a new rulership. Well, I mean power. Hey, how about Shem outside? We're gonna have new hearts, a new mind, and new spirit, man. It's hey for me, man. For example, I don't got a car. I take the bus everywhere I go. But hey, Lord willing, Yahweh Shem outside, grant me a chariot, man. Why these people just driving up down the street? They made nice. Don't get me wrong. These people got some nice ass shit. I ain't gonna just say like they don't got nothing. But hey, you could drive in a nice BMW, and that shit could crash or something, and it's all wrecked and destroyed. They got paid thousands of dollars, a lot of money just to get that shit fixed. But hey, Lord willing, I get a Chariot that's gonna be way greater than any car that I want on this side, man. And same thing for you brothers as well, and sisters. All right, we're gonna have Chariots that's gonna be beyond a BMW, beyond a Rolls Royce, a Porsche, a Hellcat, a Challenger, a Dodge Challenger, man. All right, so don't get listen, man. Don't focus on the richness on this side, man. Because like I said in my multiple camps, man, these people are just focusing on a corruptible crown. That's all. That's all it is. This is continuing, I'm going to continue at 15. It said, whoso was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. So, for example, you may be thinking like, all right, who's those individuals that were not written in the book of fire? And it shows you right here. Let me go back real quick. This is Revelations. I won't bring this out. This is Revelations 21 and 8. But the fearful, the unbelieving, and the abominable, the murderers, the whoremongers, the sorcerers, the idolaters, all liars shall have their parts in the lake of which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Right. So who are those murderers? All right, those thieves, those liars, those idolaters. All right, it's another scripture as well. Those are the people of this world, man. You got weirdos walking up down the street and you don't even know that they're weirdos. They look like everyday people. All right, I'm gonna grab some notes. It says murderers, idolaters, whoremongers, abominations, abominable people, man. You got people walking up down the street, man. They abominable as fuck, man. They're heathens, man. They that, man. You may think you walking down the streets of Philadelphia, but you may not know that you may walk past a goddamn elite, man. An Edomite elite. Last night he probably was eating kids or some shit. All right, having erotic get-togethers with different men on some weirdo shit. Hey, these are elites, man. They portray themselves. When you watch these elites, when they do them press conferences, they look all clean and nice with the suit and tie. Hey, they may look nice, but when they by themselves, man, when they show them true selves behind the curtains, hey, there's some fucking demons, man. There's some complete demons. So like I said, man, these ordinary people, man, they're murderers, whoremongers, idolaters. There's people worshiping other gods, man, worshiping idols. All right, we got multiple statues around every part of Philadelphia. Hey, these people, every single person that's walking up down the street, man, they're worshiping. Oh, just the camera right here. They're worshiping. Just the camera like that. They're worshiping. Every person has their own ideology and own idol that they worship, man. And it's not just a statue. It's not just some guy that's doing a little pose. No, it could be money, man. Or they may think themselves they're gods, man. That they're an idol because they got a great large possessions of this world. I really think that, man, that's kind of true. You think about it. Hey, these people think they idols, man, and this is what they call a narcissist, man. They believe they're better than everybody else. They believe they're smarter, more better. They're better looking. They have more riches and abundance than everybody else. So that gives them, they pump up that mind state. How you doing, bro? Pump up that mind state to think that they're greater than them, man. Like this ex people, man. I was eating at the Four Seasons one time, and the Four Seasons was nice. Hey, call all y'all about me outside, Jake. Hey, the Lord be giving opportunities to Jake, man, to live it up. You know what I'm saying? Just to, just chill. I had my leftover money from my last job. I went to the Four Seasons. The Four Seasons is like this rich ass restaurant at one of the highest buildings of Philadelphia, like the highest skyscrapers, man. And I saw the whole view of Philadelphia. But when I went to that restaurant part, that shit was all that. But while I was eating there, man, even though, I was in a humbling spirit, You had Edomites, 2/3, other heathens as well. They had like a little prideful look upon them, man. They was like, I love this steak. It's delicious. I'm over here eating a cheeseburger and fries. I'm just cool in the spirit, listening to music. I was reading scriptures. Hey, the Lord gave me a little opportunity just to chill. And I want to say, call loyal about Shmuel Shah for that. While I was there, those other people, man, they had a prideful look about them, man. They have a narcissistic look about them. While I have a humbling, and not just that, I have a pleasing look about myself, man. I don't go around to think I'm better than nobody. Now the Lord said that we are Israelites and we're better than all nations, but He also said be peaceful upon all men. All right. But you got narcissistic people out here that think that they're better than everybody. They shit on other people because they got more possessions and abundance. Hey, y'all about Shmuel Shah can take that all away, man, and make you think you fucking nothing. And you think about it, us humans, man, we are nothing, man. Our life is just like unto a breath, man. Our life is unto dust. We're here right now and it'll be gone tomorrow. But these people, man, once they have these great large possessions, once they look at like these fucking cartoon characters, these people are cartoon characters. And not just that, when they think they have large possessions of this life, they think they're God, man. Look at Antiochus. Look at Nebuchadnezzar. Look at all the kings and rulers of the world that ruled one time. And once they died, once they lost everything, that was all in vain. So you gotta think to yourself, Akim and Aqua, you're not. Now I get it. Like I said, the Lord did say that we are Israelites and we're greater than all nations. And we're greater than these Edomites, these Hamites, these Japhites, and all the nations. But like, hey, we still men, bro. We still human. And especially to your to Akim and the truth, man. Don't take this truth for granted. You know, if the shoe fits, wear it, because there's one brother that's watching. Hey, shout out to that brother or sister that's watching, that individual that's watching. Shalom. But hey, I'm speaking to those that fits the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Don't take this truth for granted, man. Don't take this truth for granted and think you're better than somebody or just shit on someone because you got the knowledge of Yahweh Shim outside. Nah, man, it's a beautiful blessing, man. These people walking up there to shoot their vessels, man. They have no spiritual peace about them. As the scripture says, comfort yourselves with these words. This 1 Corinthians, verse Thessalonians. See, that's an example. As you saw that Edomite that was walking by, she was describing somebody. She said, "You're not a fighter. You're a pussy. Yada yada yada." Y'all don't know if y'all hear that, but hey, if you want to put that in a huge perspective, a huge description about these people, they're not fighters. You know what I'm saying? And I'm humbly speaking, they're not fighters. Hey, they can't defend themselves. The average American don't know how to fight. They go to Starbucks and get stuff their faces with the lemon cake and a macchiato espresso. They go to McDonald's to get a Big Mac. They go to Popeyes to get some chicken. They go to Wells Fargo's to get their crumply ass, low value dollar. You know what I'm saying? That's the American people, man. So like I said, man, the Lord gave us something that's the Lord gave us the spirit. The Lord gave us something that's higher than these people's imaginations, man. He gave us God-level wisdom, man. And like I said, these people have no comfort, man. They don't have no spiritual, no divine, no, how can I say it, otherworldly comfort. And our otherworldly comfort is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. And when a brother is feeling on down, or a sister or brother feels low in the spirit, hey, this is what it says right here. This is 1 Thessalonians 4:18. Wherefore, comfort one another with these words, man. Comfort one another with these words. Hey, Yahweh Ba'Shem is going to come back. Yahweh Ba'Shem is going to redeem us. Yahweh Ba'Shem is going to save us. Yahweh Ba'Shem is going to put crowns on their heads. Yahweh Ba'Shem is going to save us from this wicked ass place. Hey, man, you should be invigorated, man. It should be full of spinning, fucking energy, man. Shalaki for my German, for my speech. But hey, you should be invigorated, man. America's gonna be fucking destroyed by ICBM missiles. America's gonna be destroyed. And all you people gonna be burnt in the nuclear fire that's coming. World War III is about to start. Alright? Israel and Gaza about to clash, man. And that's gonna start World War III throughout the whole world. Billions are gonna die, man. children, loved ones, everybody's going to perish. So why the man? You should be in the fucking spirit right now. And not even just that. Before World War III starts, they're going to implement something called the RFID chip. Radioactive frequency identification chip, man. There's going to be a chip that's going to be implemented in your hand and on your forehead. All right, Elon Musk was studying RFID VR technology on monkeys, man. Now he's going to implement that shit on humans. What they're trying to do is bring transhumanism, man. Transhumanism. And you talk about the word transhumanism, it's synonymous with cyborg. All right, they're trying to make humans into cybernetic technological organisms, man. Cybernetic organisms. And that's not the will Yahweh Shem outside, man. Yahweh Shem outside didn't put machine with man. No, he made all things imperfect. He made all things perfect. So why the hell this devil is putting humans with cybernetic technology? That doesn't make sense, man. It does not make sense. But hey, like I said, man, we gotta comfort each other with these words, the words of the Yahweh Shem outside. Like I said, man, these people, they comfort each other with oh, what's your astrology? Or what's your zodiac sign? What's your religion? Or what are you doing on Monday? Hey, fuck all that, man. The Lord said, don't dwell with the heathen, because that's a heathen custom. Your birthdays, your zodiac signs, Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July. I remember that, man, last 4th of July, that was just vexing my fucking soul. I was coming off of work, and my sister and my mom was trying to take me to see the fireworks, which I forgot, by the way. I was like, fuck, man. I forgot we gotta go see the fireworks. But throughout that whole day was working, man. Hey, actually, you know what? I was working at Lowe's, yeah. That was the same day I was working at Lowe's. And the warehouse was, it was some people that was working, but everybody was off because they didn't want to spend time with their family. They want to spend time with their family. But I wanted to work, man. You know, I just wanted to get out the house and just work. And I was working for 8 hours straight, man, from I believe 10 o'clock to 5. 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. It was like I left. It was like 8. It was like 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock when I left, man. I went there at 9 a.m. in the morning and left at 5. And once we left, man, I just want to go home and take a nap. But I clicked in my mind that we gotta go see the bummy ass fireworks. Bummy ass fucking fireworks, man. And I was so yo, it's possible I could just. It was vexing as fuck, man. It's possible I could just catch the bus, but I forgot as well that the buses and transportations don't work on 4th of July. So I had to go with them, man. I felt like I was about to jump out the fucking car because my spirit was vexing, man. I had to be there for 20 minutes to just see some fireworks. You guys, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and basically all Israel was just, I saw all Jakes was just fucking celebrating the 4th of July. Which is not our holiday, man. Why would you worship, why would you celebrate the day where your enemy conquered you? You niggas was still on the plantation while Esau, the American, patriot Edomites was fighting against the British Edomites. So why the fuck would you celebrate a day where your enemy conquered you and declared war on you, man? Y'all was still on the plantation. In the north and the south. Now in the north, you may have some Jakes that were free. Don't get me wrong, but there was still niggas down in the south that were still slaves. So like I said, man, why would you celebrate the day where your enemy declared victory, man? That don't make fucking sense. That don't make sense at all. Nat Turner was in the spirit, man. He gathered a lot of Jakes just to kill a lot of Edomites. And the Lord was dealing with Nat Turner at a time, man. But you know, prophecy had to happen. Nat Turner had to be killed. A lot of slaves, man. A lot of slave rebellions happened. And you think about it, the Lord was kind of dealing with them. But you know, Esau, you know what I'm saying? You gotta cut the strings. Cut the strings, that's all. But I'm gonna continue, man. But like I said, the Lord told us to comfort each other with these words. Not the words of Joe Biden, not the words of Donald Trump, not the words of Drake, not the words of LeBron James, what he said after a game conference. All right? The words of Yahweh Shem outside is supposed to come from. All right, so I'm gonna change gears real quick. Hey, and how about Shemel Shah is gonna give us spiritual power as well. Don't think we just gonna be, hey, the time to take the trouble. The Lord ain't gonna leave us butt ass naked with our dick in our hands, man. No, the Lord's gonna give us spiritual power. All right, He's gonna give us what this world called so-called superpowers, man. The ability to fly, shapeshift. All right, we're gonna turn it. We're gonna shapeshift different elements, and hey, some brothers made alter reality, some crazy superpower type things, man. The Lord may give a brother the power of telekinesis. All right, and He may not just give you one power. He may give you a whole collection of powers. Do you see advantage? Because the faith that you built up all these years from doing the work, reading, studying. All right, reading, studying, doing the will of Yahweh outside the best of your ability, man. The Lord make all that work that you put in, that's gonna pay off, man. The Lord gonna give you, the Lord may give you the spirit of flight, man. Hey, they added I don't know if y'all noticed, but my favorite superhero is Omni-Man. All right, you know, I was growing up, you know, everybody likes Spider-Man, Superman, all these type of superheroes, which I like Spider-Man too. But if you want to talk about like God-like power, man, my favorite superheroes is superhero characters is Kratos, Omni-Man, and Thor. And yeah, hey, I want the power of Omni-Man, man. I want the power of Omni-Man just going through buildings, just hitting niggas like the karate chop, whole head explode. That's the power that I want. But it says it right here. This is Isaiah 41:15. Behold, I'll make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and thou shalt make the hills as chaff. Right, Yahweh Shemel Shah says He's gonna make us a threshing instrument having teeth. All right, and think of a threshing instrument. One I can think of right now, it's a sickle. You know, the sickle is cut the wheat down, cut forms of grass or vegetation off the earth. But we're gonna be a sickle with teeth, man. We're gonna have power to destroy millions of people, man, destroy kingdoms. And it says, shall bash thy mountains. It's not talking about Mount Everest. It's not talking about Mount Yellowstone, great Mount Yellowstone, man. It's talking about the mountains in the scriptures. Talking about governments. We're gonna destroy the government of Germany, the government of America, the government of Switzerland, the government of Israel, or the country Israel. We're gonna destroy the government of France, the government of the United Nations, the government of the EU. All right. All these Edomite civilizations, all these Edomite kingdoms, and not just that heathen kingdoms that vibrates off the Edomite kingdom. Hey, we're gonna bash those nations into pieces, man. Because Esau not only gonna get it, Elam, Ham, Japheth, Ammon, Moab, the 2/3 of our people, they all gonna get it, especially Eve. I can't wait to kill these black bitches, man. I said it. I can't wait to put Eve in their fucking place. Because you black bitches, man, especially from the southern kingdom, hey, we're gonna bash you fucking women to pieces, man. I mean, the Lord gonna kill a lot of you black bitches because y'all wanna dwell in this society. And I live with 2 fucking gargoyles myself, man. 2 fucking gargoyles. But hey, Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to destroy this place. And Eve, you're gonna die with your daddy Esau. Eve is gonna die with her daddy Esau because she loves her big daddy white boy Esau and these other nations. So our women, man, hey, they're gonna be destroyed, man. Only a small speckle of our women gonna be saved. And I believe the apostle said this. Hey, we can bring back the nation of Israel with other nations. We don't need the black woman. The black woman needs us because we carry the bloodline. The Lord's gonna kill a lot of you so-called black, Latinos, Native American women because y'all want to abide in this wicked ass place. So the Lord's gonna kill a very large majority of you women, man. A very large majority of you women.
1, 2.
So hey, in the kingdom, I want Israelite Moabite women, man. I want Israelite women that look like Moabites, man. I don't want the black woman no more, man. Cause yo, I don't know if I'm Judah or Ruben. All right, I may change the title of this channel later, but hey man, throughout my life, man, black woman was just a piece of shit to me, man. Treated me like shit. I always had problems with black women, but I was always cool and nice and calm with, I always had a great relationship with Latino women, and they were more calm with me, man. We had I dealt with Issacharite women, I dealt with Puerto Rican girls, and they had a cool and calm spirit, and I like that. I remember those memories, man. But all the memories I remember with women, man, the black woman was the worst, man. So in the kingdom, man, I can't wait. I don't want no fucking black woman in my kingdom, man. I just want Israelite looking heathens, man. And they might be Northern Kingdom. Yeah, they Northern Kingdom. Yeah, they definitely Northern Kingdom. The spirit that they give off. Yeah, man. And it says, "Yo, I'll make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff." Right. We're going to destroy the White House, or these big, huge governmental houses of Congress and senators and lawyers and mayors. And we're going to destroy them, man. The American flag gonna be burnt with fire. It's gonna be ripped with the brother's hands. It's gonna be burnt with fire, man. When we get that with that spiritual power. All these buildings that you see that's made of rock and brick and stone, it's gonna be destroyed as well, man. I want the power of Omni-Man, man. I want some God level type shit, man. Some God level power and just destroy everybody. I was watching that movie. I remember I watched it when I was a kid, but I love that movie till this day, man. I was watching the movie Megamind. That movie Megamind it was a character called Metro Man. He's like a parody of Superman, but if you look at his power, man, on his power scale, hey, he's fucking ridiculous. This man was able to stop. He runs so fast that time stops everywhere that he goes, and he's so powerful that he can lift up planets. Well, it was another character that had the same powers as him. But he had the power to he had the strength to carry buildings and stuff. Superhuman vision, superhuman hearing. All right, I want that power, man, just to fly, go through buildings, destroy everything. Everybody, I pray Yahweh about to see me outside, make me a death angel. I'm babies, kids, elderly, everybody's gonna have it. And I don't want nobody running away or getting away from me. Everybody's gonna get it, man. I'm gonna be like, I pray Yahweh about to see me outside, give me the power to be an what's that word? Inevitable force, man. Something that you can't escape or get away from. I'm just always gonna be there, just killing niggas, man. That's the power I want. You should be praying for the same power as well, man. Because these fucking people are wicked as fuck. They're wicked as fuck, man. It says, "I'll make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth." Right. And like I said, a sharp threshing instrument, for example, this is probably me thinking, but like a sickle doesn't just cut one string of wheat. No, you gotta grab a whole pile of wheat. While you're going through that, when you watch these agriculture, when you see agriculture in movies through like a visual image, when a farmer had a sickle, he doesn't just get one straw of wheat. No, he grabbed that shit with his whole hands and cut it. He cuts hundreds of straws of wheat at one single time. So, hey, Yahweh outside is going to give us the power to cut 100 people at the same time. He will be bashing niggas' heads in, ripping people apart. Hey, man, a lot of people are going to perish and die in the upcoming future, man. Billions. By the spirit and power of Yahweh outside, man. A lot of people are going to perish and die. Children, all right, grown adults, elderly. The Lord doesn't give a fuck what you look like, man. So we to continue. All right. This is yeah, man. The Lord is going to really. Oh, this is another one. This is Isaiah 41:14. I'm gonna reread Isaiah 41 again. It's Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thy worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, thy Redeemer and the Holy One of Israel, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to help us, man. The Holy One of Israel. Because think about it. When you look at it, it says, thou worm Jacob. When you look at a worm doesn't have no... We look at... All right. Look at all the animals throughout the animal kingdom, right? I may talking too fast because I'm in the spirit, but let me calm down. When you look at all the animals in the animal kingdom, right? Every single animal, from the smallest to the greatest, to a mouse, to an elephant, have some form of defense mechanism. All right, a lion have claws and fangs. All right, a cheetah has speed. A rhinoceros has a horn, and not just that, his thick body and toughness. All right, an elephant is also is already a tank. An elephant is already, so it's called, I believe one of the titles of an elephant is called the African tank. A hippopotamus can swim. It's a fast swimmer in the savannas of Africa. A shark not only is a fast fish in the sea, but it has fangs and great sight, and it has great hearing, and it's the most fastest thing. It's the fastest swimming animal in the sea, man. All right, dolphins have calling. Even though no matter how far a dolphin is far as from another dolphin, a dolphin could be 500 miles away in the ocean, but it has some sort of communicational telepathy ability that can communicate dolphins hundreds of miles away in the ocean. So every animal has a defense mechanism, a perk, and some sort of ability to survive and adapt. But for a worm has no ability, no defense mechanism, no survivability, nothing. A worm is such a useless animal that it doesn't even have a gender. It doesn't have a purpose. A worm could be in the ground right now, just wiggling, and a bird can just land, pick it up with its mouth, and just fly away. That's how useless a bird is. All right, that's how useless a bird is, man. I mean, not bird, a worm. That's how useless a worm is. Shalakia. That's the slip of the tongue, Satan. But that's how useless a worm is. A worm has no defense mechanism, no survival traits, no survival attributes, no survival characteristics, no way to make it another day, man. There's nothing phenomenal or marvelous or great looking about a worm. A worm is a worm. Even when you walk by a worm, you're like, yeah. So when it says, that's just the symbolism of Jacob in his lowest. So if Jacob is at his lowest, how much is when we at our highest, man? When Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to put down all these nations. All right. When Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I could be wrong. But as you can see, man, I could be wrong, man. They may look like Edomites, those three, them three individuals. Obviously, they're just talking, but the spirit just caught something. Hey, I may be wrong, but I think those three white guys, they probably Jake. I could tell when a Jake is a Jake, no matter what he looks like, man. No matter what they look like. It could be a white girl hey, you may think that she a white girl, but if you look through her spirit, man, she could be an Israelite. So I can sense when a person is an Israelite when they don't look like an Israelite just by their spirit. I think that's one of my highest. I ain't gonna say like I'm some sort of superhero, but highest spiritual abilities, man. The sense that who's a Jake and who's not a Jake, because I could tell who's an Edomite and who's a heathen. But hey, man, I could tell who's an actual Jake, no matter if they look like Edomites or Moabites or other nations. But like I said, back to what I was saying, hey, when you look at when you look at a worm, man, a worm is nothing, man. So when the Lord says, Jacob, thou worm, think about it. Look at the human kingdom. That was just an animal kingdom. Look at the human kingdom. Esau got all the power. Esau got all the technology, the weapons, the gadgets, the power to control the whole world. And not just Esau, Moab and Ammon, Elam. They all got nations, armies. They all connected, United Nations, all that. They all have a press conference to rule the world. But when you look at the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, especially the so-called the Negroes in America, man, we have no power. We have no army, no political value. All right, Esau will put a Jake on CNN just to make him look like he has some power. But truthfully, when you look at the outside looking in, we don't have no power, man. We have nothing. So when the Lord said that Jacob, thou worm, I'll help thee. Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua he's not just gonna help these regular ass Jakes that's walking up down here, but they pants sagging. No, he's gonna help the hopeful elect, the hopeful elect man, the prince of the power, man, the prophets. This is 15. Behold, I'll make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and thou shalt make the hills as chaff. Right. So those mountains that you speak of, those are the mountains are governments. It's not talking about Mount, like I said, Mount Everest or Mount Yellowstone, Mount Dakota or Mountain whatever bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's talking about the governments, because not just a mountain. And the scriptures, a mountain could be talking about a people. Or you got Mount Seir, or it's plural. So when you read the scriptures, when it says Mount Seir, you may, in some scriptures, it may think it describes actual Mount Seir. As some scriptures, it may, when it says Mount Seir, spiritually, in plural, it's talking about the nation of Edom, like Mount Zion. All right, when they speak of Mount Zion, it can actually talk about Mount Zion, but when you have spiritual eyes and spiritual eyes to see what, and spiritual eyes to read what it's talking about, it could be talking about Mount Zion as the people, known as the nation of Israel. So it's all spiritual, man. All right, the Lord got to give you the spiritual eyes to open and see that. But when people read the scriptures, they just think it's talking about an actual mountain. All right, which is fine in some parts of the scriptures. But hey, the Lord got to give you the spiritual eyes to see. All right, so the Lord said, "Hey, I'm gonna make you destroy governments, man, kingdoms." We watched the movie, the show, Invincible. Them Vulturemites, man. Them Vulturemites they were Israelites, man. Them Vulturemites. When you watch the show Invincible, it was a scene later on, I believe, the last episode of Invincible. Omni-Man was telling about, what planet he was from, and all those people from his planet, they was all wearing white. They was representing the elect. And what he had to what did he tell them throughout the story? That, hey, we have to kill off half of our people, man. And those people that were killing each other, those were the 2/3. That was the 1/3 that was killing off the 2/3. So that empire could become stronger. All right, but I'm just saying that, for example, hey, the Lord's gonna give the elect power to destroy kingdoms, man. And in the show, they became a nation, an empire of conquerors. So hey, man, we're gonna become a nation of conquerors, man. We're gonna destroy these kingdoms, man. Like they're nothing. All right. So grab some notes. Second, I'll keep it. Give me 1 second. There we go. This is Isaiah. Like something's happening. This is Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Slack is helicopter. I'm gonna read that again. This is Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Right. So the Lord's going to give us spiritual power. Yahweh is going to give us spiritual power to survive the upcoming times of Jacob's trouble, man. To survive the upcoming troubles that's to come. And the Lord's going to put us in situations to test our faith. But hey, if we, I believe so. I'm gonna overcome those situations, man. Because and I'm not saying like to toot my own horn and saying I'm greater than anybody or like being cocky or arrogant or prideful. But hey, man, you gotta believe that you gotta conquer the upcoming trials to come. And you gotta picture yourself. You gotta picture and visualize yourself in the upcoming times to come. So like the helicopters distracted me. Alright? The Lord may put you in situations where you're running from cannibals. The Lord may put you in situations where you're running from a newly created creature, but you gotta stand your ground for Yahweh Bashim outside, and the Lord's gonna give you spiritual power. I believe I be visualizing myself like, man, what if I was in the FEMA camp? I'm still gonna give all praise to Yahweh Bashim outside. Because you gotta visualize yourself there, man. You gotta visualize yourself as I keep on looking at the screen. I don't know why I keep on doing that, but I want to look at the camera. You gotta visualize yourself in tough situations that Yahweh Bashim outside is gonna put you through, just to see how you're gonna react to certain things, man. All right, I believe, and I believe through the Spirit, man. I believe you gotta believe in yourself, man. Now, first believe in Yahweh Bashim outside, but you gotta believe that you're going to make it through the upcoming times. Now, these people, man, they walk up down the street, they don't know what's to come. They don't see the upcoming troubles that's about to hit them. All right, it's the scripture in Proverbs says, I brought it up the other day, and it says, when the people have no vision, the people perish, man. When the people have no vision, the people perish. So they don't vision. Hey, they don't have no visual image of the apocalypse is to come. So what? They're gonna die and get in trouble. But you gotta visualize yourself having spiritual power. You gotta visualize yourself being in tough, sticky situations that Yahweh Bashim outside is gonna put you in. You gotta visualize yourself doing that. Because, hey, man, no one can save you but Yahweh Bashim outside. And you gotta believe that you gotta make it through it. You gotta visualize yourself being in the chariot, being saved. You gotta visualize yourself in being salvation. So in the upcoming time, man, you gotta. It's the mentality, it's the mind state. You gotta have a tough mental strength, tough mental mindset through the spirit and power of the Lord Yahweh Bashim outside to make it through these times. Alright, because you got a lot of, I'm not saying like I'm some sort of tough guy, but you got a lot of guys in Israel thinking that they're super tough guy, and oh yeah, man, I'm gonna do all that. Hey man, we gonna see. Alright, we're gonna see who's talking they real talk, but hey, what you gotta do, Akim and Akbar, put your trust in the Lord. Alright? Put your trust in the Lord. Keep on doing the work. Put on the elect. And just continue, man. Just continue doing the work. That's all it has. And I promise you, the Lord gonna be with you. I promise you. I'm speaking to myself and I'm speaking to you as right now. I promise you. I promise you. Alright, let me grab another scripture. Man, this is Isaiah 40 and 31. I'll read that again to give more context. It's Isaiah 40 and 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Right, we gonna have the ability to fly. Brothers gonna have the ability to fly. Brothers gonna have the spirit to lift up things that's 10,000 times greater than them. Brothers gonna have the ability to run it fast at the speed of light. Brothers gonna have superpowers, man, supernatural capabilities and attributes. The Lord's going to give Israel our power back, man. And the Lord is raising up the house of David. Hey, and that's another thing. You got brothers I ain't gonna say brothers, but people in the world, not people in the world, you got people in Israel saying like, yeah, man, I'm part of the house of David, man. I'm the greatest, man. I'm the part of the house of David. Hey, we're going to see who's who, man. All right, but the Lord's going to show who's part of the house of David and who's part of the house of Saul. Alright? We're going to see who's part of the house of David and the house of Saul. Plain. So, and that's another thing. Keep a humble mind state. Keep a humble presence. Because like I said, man, it's not a lot of humble, brothers, figures, I'm going to say individuals in Israel, they may come as humble, but that false humbleness, but they're not really humble behind the camera, man. Once the cameras turn off, they're not humble, bro. But for us, you know what I'm saying? When I say us, the true, sincere brothers and sisters in Israel, we got to stay humble as possible. Humble as possible. And I get it, this world will put you in situations where you got to lose your humbleness and ready to throw a fucking jab. I get that. But at the meantime, man, we got to stay humble as possible. All right? Something is happening. Something's happening, man. So... Also, yeah, Jake talking about that police chief that got jumped on World Star. There was a police chief that was in North Philly. I ain't saying North Philly. That was in Alney Transportation Center, because I know that place, and that's where I get off at to catch the 16. There was a group of young Jakes that were that was a group of young Jakes that was jumping that police chief, man. And that was fucked up, because that police chief, he was a Judite, and he was and the elder from Yahweh, Elder Gabar Yahweh from Hawaii, he was right, man. He was like, hey man, that police chief is old enough to be their grandpa, and he jumping somebody, that's hey man, if you hit a police chief, you could be thrown in prison. But hey man, y'all about to outside gotta destroy these fucking niggas, man. But hey, I'm gonna grab another one. This is 2 Peter 2:12, and it's speaking about the 2/3. Alright? It says, but these, as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed, speak of evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, right? And those brute beasts are the 2/3 of our people, man. They're monsters, man. So-called black, Latino, Native Americans, the 2/3 of our people are complete fucking monsters, man. The niggas, the tomahawks, the spicks, the spiggers, they're complete monsters, man. Like 2/3 of our people, man. Hey, Yahweh Shemel Shah's not dealing with them. And the Lord said, hey, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed speak of evil things that they understand not. They shall utterly perish in their own corruption. Alright? They perish in their own corruption. So Yahweh Shemel Shah is gonna put these niggas in positions where they're gonna destroy in their own corruption, man. That's that, and hey, fuck these niggas, man. Fuck these niggas, man. They don't have no value, they don't have no purpose. The sexy reds, the Sukianas, the making the stallions, the babies, the little dirks, these dreadhead niggas. Alright? The false prophets. Those 2 niggas in Mississippi that said Yabba Dabba Do is the true name of the Lord. All these 2/3 niggas, man, they gotta go, man. Yahweh Shemel Shah has to kill him. Yahweh Shemel Shah has to kill him. Because, hey, a sick dog, man, the more he lives, the more he gets sick and sick and sick. To the point he's gonna be going insane, man. The movie Cujo. I believe he was sick with something that made him go berserk, man. And the only way you're gonna kill a sick dog with rabies is to put him. The only way we could cure a dog with rabies or a sickness is death, man. It's death. Put him down, shoot him to the ground, man. These man, the 2/3, man, they're complete monsters. Hey, these kids, man, they're complete monsters, man. These 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, they act like niggas, man. At that age, when I was at that age, I wasn't thinking like no nigga, man. I was never thinking like that. Maybe the mannerisms, the way they move, how they animate, they walk like niggas, man. They walk like grown ass niggas. But when I was a kid, man, I never thought of that. When I was a kid, when I was 8, 9 years old, I wanted to watch cartoons, play video games. I was just an everyday kid, man. Anybody that I talked to had a happy, positive look about me. Maybe I was a little wild, but hey, I was a kid, man. But these niggas, man, I was like, what the fuck? Hey, man, when you live in Philadelphia, man, this is the Philadelphia niggas are the worst. It's New York niggas, Philadelphia niggas, and New Jersey niggas. They the worst, man. Hey, 441, call all y'all about shit outside. It says, but these things are as brute beasts, made to be taken, destroyed, speak of evil of the things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. Right. Shall utterly perish in their own corruption, man. And 2/3 of our people are going to be perished in their own corruption. Grab another scripture. This is Zechariah. This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass in that land that, or Shalak, I'm going to read that again. This is Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, 2/3, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall left therein. Right. The 2 parts are representing 2/3. All right, the 2/3 are representing the Israelites that don't want to return to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. So what the Lord's going to do, man? He's going to cut them off, kill them, destroy, wipe them off the map with the ICBM missiles, and great judgments before the ICBM missiles, man. So, hey, and it says the 1/3 shall be left therein. I think somebody's coming, man. They got helicopters and shit, police, firefight. Hey, the police. Hey, I'm not surprised it's the president coming. But I could stay out here and preach in front of the president. Not like that, but you know what I'm saying? The president gonna be behind me, but I'm prophesying. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So, one part shall be left therein. And what's that one? It said that 1/3 shall be left therein. Who's that 1/3? The hopeful elect. Because the Lord ain't dealing with the 2/3 of our people, man. Oh, it's a protest. That's why. It's a protest. That's why. Okay. Oh, y'all backing up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
You got my mic?
I do.
You good, man?
Oh, you good? All right.
Are we spreading out or moving?
Yeah, we're just moving down this side.
Look at this shit, man. Ag used to see Amalek. All these Amalekites, man. All these Amalekites. I think all these Amalekites. But this is
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
fucking Amalekites, man. All these Amalekites, man. But this is all of them got to get going to captivity. That's the crazy thing. Y'all singing, man. This thing. Hey, I could bring that out. See all these Amalekites, man. All these Amalekites. Just singing and dancing. This is Exodus 17-16. For he said, because the Lord have sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation, right? And Amalek, as you can see right now, all right, they praise and preach for Israel, but not knowing that Israel doesn't belong to them, man. Israel does not belong to them, Palestine or Israel. All right, Israel belongs to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the true Israelites. Man, they believe that they're chosen people, but none of them brought out the prophecies of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. None of them have the prophecies of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Look, all these people, man, all these Amalekites, man.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
This is Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Right. So Jacob is not these people. All right. Jacob is not these Amalekites, man. The true descendants of Jacob, it's so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. All right. And those that look like the other nations, but their lineage go back to us. All right. I never realized that Philly was filled with a lot of Amalekites, man. There's gonna be a lot of workers in the kingdom, man. A lot of unemployment. All right, but it says, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. The Lord doesn't love these people, man. They're not even descended from Jacob, man. They're not even descended from the true heritage. They're not even descended from the golden race. The golden race are the Israelites, man. All these Edomites, man. And don't get me wrong, you may have some speckled birds amongst them, but a lot of them, man, they're not the real Israelites, man. They're the Israelis. But it says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, right? Jacob, the Lord loves Jacob, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, we the ones that's bringing the Bible prophecies. All right, bringing the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, not these people, man. All right, they want to go on a protest of a country that doesn't even belong to them, a land that doesn't even belong to them, man. They went in that country in 1938, man. After war, no, it was 1938. Right before World War II, man. And you got cameras. Hey, and that's the camera recording. Hey. It's a news camera right in front of me, man. They probably recording me. I really don't care, man. This is all the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And all these Edomites that's walking up down the street, man. Hey, I claim all of them, man. All these heathens, all these Amalekites, man. Hey, the Lord is cold, man. I said in the kingdom, I want millions of Amalekites that's gonna be working, and these gonna be parts of the Amalekites I want, man. All these Amalekites, all these small hats, man. And that star that they represent, that Star of David, man, that goes to the star of YFM, star. Let me see, star. That star that doesn't go back to David. David wasn't repping no star, man. All these Amalekites, man. This is Star of Rem. Let me see. Yeah, this is Acts 7:43. Yea, he took up the tabernacle of Molech and the star of your god Remphan. This is that. That's the god that they worship, Remphan. This is Acts 7:43. He took up the tabernacle of Molech and the star of your god Remphan, figures which he made to worship them, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon. Right. And that was the star. That star doesn't go back to David. All right, these Amalekites want to worship the star, man. Turn the camera around. That star that they want to worship, man, that's not the Star of David. All right? These Amalekites, man, they believe that they're the chosen people, but none of them have the prophecies of the scriptures, man. They don't even believe in the Messiah, man. They don't believe in Hashem Yahushua, the real thing he calls Jesus Christ. All right, they don't believe none of that, man. These are the sons of Amalek, man, the descendants of Esau. They're not even the true people, man. All right, you say ye took up the tabernacle of Molech and the star of your god Remphan figures which ye made to worship them, and I will carry you away beyond Babylon. All right, so like I said, these people, man, they worship. One, they're not the true people, and two, that star that they have does not go back to King David at all. And his name was not King David; it was Malach Dawadah, man, which in English is King David, but in the Paleo Hebrew is Malach Dawadah. So, hey, man, you gotta love this, man. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right. And that's what all this is about. I'm thinking it's just a small little ceremony, but hey, all these fucking gutter rats. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Lord, wait, I claim every single man, woman, and child. If they lineage does not, now like I said, the worst thing you want to do in this truth is close up the kingdom of heaven. But if none of them go back to the Israelites, man, hey, they're gonna be slaves, man, because they're Amalekites, man. All of them are Amalekites. You can tell these are Amalek with that fucking nose, man. That's Amalek. Hey, the highest of all Amalek is those elites, man. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. All right, they all gonna be coming back in the kingdom. They all gonna be burned here by ICBM missiles, man. But the true Amalekites are truly ones. Hey, Lord willing, I give Jacob Rothschild, or what's the youngest Rothschild with the long blonde, with the long brown hair, man. And you know what's crazy? You got even Jake amongst them, man. Jake like to represent these other nations, man. They want to represent Amalek. Amalek, we've been torturing your ass, man. It says we shall go to war with Amalek to generation, man. Yo, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to destroy a lot of these people, man. This is You know what's crazy? What if I just came in front of the fucking news camera and just like, you know what, fuck this. I can do that shit, dog. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that because you got this Judite bald-headed bitch, bro. And you know, hey, I can do that. You know what? Since they're getting close, there's still more people. This is more like. Oh, y'all some crazy ass Amalekites, man. God damn. Hey, there's gonna be a lot of cleaning up to do in the kingdom. So I'm gonna change gears real quick. I'm gonna change my position. There we go. This is alright. Actually, you know what? This is fine. You know what? I'm gonna just go back. I'm doing too much. Hey, Lord doesn't. Hey, if the camera, it's alright. It's all good. Like I said, man, my spirit's just acting. You know what I'm saying? It's a little fired up, babe. If they don't go back to Jacob, man, if these small heads, one of them don't go back to Jacob, man, hey, I claim them as slaves, man. You got the cops out here and everything. is Revelations 13 and 10. It says, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right, here is the patience and the faith of the saints, right? And the faith and the patience of the saints are the Israelites, man, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, not these, people. All right? Because, hey, man, Amalek put Jacob through a lot of hell, man. A lot of hell. But hey, in the kingdom, man, we're going to put all these Amalekites into captivity, man. I'm not going, I'm going to say, biblical keywords because, it's a spirit. And I'm saying, YouTube would be on some bullshit. But hey, we're going to put a lot of these nations into captivity. And the spirit of power, how about Shem Yahushua? Actually, this is gonna be my last. It's gonna be my last scripture for right now. Actually, you know what? I got a couple of scriptures. This is Isaiah. This is a clarification. How can I say it? I just want to, redo my mistake of breaking down the scripture wrong. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob and yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. Right. And those strangers are the Israelite foreigners. All right, the Israelite foreigners, man. Those Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations, but they need to go back to us, to their father's side. All right. And the house of Jacob is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says the strangers are the Israelite foreigners, okay? Because I remember last time I said they were the heathen, but you gonna have Israelites and that was a mistake, and I want to redefine that. You know what I'm saying? Clean up my mistake. But you're gonna have Israelites they're gonna look like Moabites, they're gonna look like Amalekites, that's gonna look like Japhites, they're gonna look like other nations, but they lineage go back to us to their father's side. All right, so it's continuation. Of 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, right? And Israel, not the modern day Israel that these people be showing with the star, because that star doesn't go back to David. All right, that star go back to Riphaim. All right, a Canaanite god, man. But the true Israelites are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, not the Israelis, not the Zionists. It's the true Israelites, man. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because none of these people fit the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua or Deuteronomy 28. All right, they weren't sold on slave ships. They weren't sold on to coast. All right, the mass majority of Jake that came from Africa was sold throughout Brazil and North America. But none of these people, man, they claim themselves to be the true Israelites, but none of them went through the curses of the Israelites, man. Slavery, hanging from trees, being called nigger, spick, and wetback. None of them. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. Right. These people that we're going to take, man, they're going to be servants and handmaids. That's the truth according to the scriptures, man. All right, all these Amalekites, man, they're going to be servants and handmaids. And they're the descendants of Esau. They're the Israelis and Zionists, they're not the true people, man. That's not according to the scriptures, man. That's not. Twisted sideburns is not a Hebrew, it's not an Israelite custom. A small little tiny hat on your head is not a Hebrew Israelite custom. All right, Israelite custom is having a beard on your face. Israelite custom that's not eating shrimp, crab, and pork and lobster. Israelite custom is calling on the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and following the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the true name of the living God and the Son, who the world ending calls Jesus Christ, man. So all these people that's walking up down the street that got the star of Remphan, all right, the idol god, hey, they're not the true people, man. None of them. says, "And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land for the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." Right? Amalek is the highest top oppressor, man. Or the small heads are our highest top oppressor, man. And you got these. Hey, they'll do anything. Man, on this side of this world, man, people will do anything for Amalek because Amalek controls everything, man. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Amalek even controls the police department, man. A lot of American police department is controlled by Amalek. So just think about it, man. Hey, the Lord is going to destroy Amalek off the face of the map, man. Off the face of the map. This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah 60. I'm gonna do Isaiah 63. But the one that's gonna really split, that's gonna really go on a manslaughter is Yahweh Shai, man. This is Isaiah 63. Who is that come from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? This is that glorious in his apparel, traveling in greatness of his strength. I spake in righteousness, mighty to save. Right. It says, who is he that come from Bozrah with mighty apparel? All right, and that man that came from Bozrah, all right, that's Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who the world any calls Jesus Christ, man. That's his true name, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. His name is not Jesus Christ, man, because the word Jesus go back to the Greek earth pig. If you separate the G and the sus, it means earth pig in Greek. So all these people, man, they worshiping other gods and idols, man. The Yahweh Shai is going to destroy every single thing, especially his son Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Okay? This that is glorious in apparel, traveling in greatness of his strength. I spake in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in wine fat? Right, was he dipped in actual wine? No, he was dipped in blood, man. Yahweh Shai was dipped in blood, man. Why? Because he was committing great slaughter amongst the Edomites. And Bozrah was the capital of Edomites, man. The Edomite kingdom. We look at the Israelite map. Bozrah was the headquarters. It was like the Washington D.C. of the Edomites, man. Who was the master of people that was singing up Bozrah? Amalek. All right, Amalek. So the Lord was, and not just that. It wasn't now the scripture may talking about. Let me continue too. This is Isaiah 63 and 2. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like them that tread in wine fat. Right. So you may think like, oh, that was his wine fat that he dipped his feet in or covered in. No, it's blood, man. It was great blood that because why? Because he was slaughtered a lot of Edomites, man. And that's to come. Our Bozrah is now a modern day America, man. The new Bozrah is modern day America. And who's controlling America? Esau, Edom. A lot of these Edomites, man, they living good, they living free. All right, they got titles, they have great titles about them, but Yahweh Shai is going to destroy everything about that, man. The American flag, everything, man. They said, woe to them that go down to Egypt, man. When the time to come, a lot of people going to go down to Egypt to look for great help. And what is Egypt today? America, man. You know, you got Jake as firefighters, man, but listen, hey, it's going to be a time where the guns, it's going to be no bullets, it's not going to be no guns, man. It's going to be just pure hell, man. Just judgment. They're like, officer, help. But hey, no officer's going to save you. And like I said, every single Edomite, Amalekite, if they don't go back to our people, like I said, when you're in this truth, man, the worst thing you want to do is close up the kingdom of heaven for an Israelite, no matter what he looks like. But I'm speaking to the heathen, speaking about the heathen. If they don't go back to our people, man, I claim every single Amalekite and Edomite in this area, man. They're going to be working up sun up to sun now. Y'all want to worship? Y'all want to praise something? Y'all want to speak your voice about something? What's really wrong? All right, I got y'all. Y'all going to be working up sun up to sundown. Y'all going to lift up things that's going to be too hard to carry. Hey, I'm gonna have millions of Amalekite slaves, man, in the kingdom. Millions, hundreds of millions. This is 3. I have trodden down the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. Their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment, and I will stain them all my remnant. Right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to slay a lot of people, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to slay a lot of people, man. A lot of people. A lot of these religions, man, Judaism, Islam, Christianity, they're all going to be burnt in fire, man. The Lord's really going to show you who's really a God, man. Who's really you should be fearing, man. And the Lord is he's a so-called black man. All right. I'm gonna show you something. Like how this brother in front. I don't know if I can zoom up, but as you can see, the brother next to this, like dark he is. That's how Israelite. That's how Yahushua is, man. He gonna be a very dark-skinned brother, man. Burnt in the furnace. But all these Amalekites, these lying ass, I can go on and on, but I gotta watch my tone. You know what I'm saying? Babe. All these people, man, they're gonna be trembling. Eat them, 2/3, bald-headed bitches, man. All these people gonna be trembled, man. All of them, man. Because they went against the spirit and power Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and not just that, they're godless, man. They're godless. It says, for the day of vengeance is mine, it's in my heart. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of redeem is come. Skip down to 6. I will trend down the people in my anger and make them drink in my fury, and I bring down the strength of the earth. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the day of vengeance is coming. There's not gonna be no more singing. It's gonna be the singing of Yahweh Shem Yahushua's men praising the Lord. All right. So man, fuck these Amalekites, man. Fuck these heathens. All right. Fuck all these people, man, that's walking up down the street and they're celebrating this bullshit, man. All right. So I'm gonna end it off here. Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Akam Kadash. Peace, salutations for the hopeful elect. Until then, Shalom.